Oo. ඔව් කන්ෆර්ම් මේ කරන්නම් කියලා කිව්වා මට මම කෝල් කරා බලමු මම ආයෙම කෝල් කරා
The next question, and I think it's a follow up from the first question, which goes like this: which
Good morning, everyone. We will start the session in the next 5 minutes. So please wait. Good morning, everyone. We will wait 5 more minutes so that join. Thank you so much. We can start. So before the session starts, I would like to tell you that if you are joining the session, if you complete the 6 days, like the 6 day session, you will get the certificate, the e-certificate by Satyava, and you have to be connected with our Discord channel so that you can get the more update about it. So I hope everyone is here. Over to you, Robin. Please start the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Tripsha. So good morning and good afternoon, everyone. So as Tripsha said, end of the session, it's you'll be getting an e-certificate. That was one of the common question. So we got last 2 days. So see, e-certificate will be provided, and Discord link will be provided in the chat window. So possibly in another 5 minutes, we'll be providing this one. Fatima, if you can just help me out, that'd be good. Discord link and day 4 session link and feedback link also will be providing on the chat window. And as usual, like if you have any questions or a doubt, you can use the chat window or you can unmute yourself. There's a way how we're done in the last 2 days. The same mode of method we can follow. So before moving to the technical part, I just request everyone to just confirm the audio is loud and clear, and so we can able to move forward. So I request everyone to just confirm to the chat. It's been there is no echo and it's been loud and clear, and you are able to see the presentations and the screen or you're sharing. And if you're having, I was seeing like a couple of messages on the chat window. It's been like this is the first time few people are attending the session. No problem. So like day 1 and day 2 sessions are being it's been going to upload it on the Discord chain. Yesterday we tried to upload it, but there was some technical issues which been faced. And right now you can see it's been the Discord link. It's been updated on the chat, so you can follow that link because all the events and all recording and the training materials, everything it's been followed. It's been updated and uploaded on this link. So request everyone to follow this channel. Fine. And few people has been new joiners here, so thank you all, and so welcome you to this AZ104 preparation exam. And my name is Robin. I'll be delivering this session technical discussion. I will be driving this session. So I'm instead of using like I'm delivering this one. This is it's a completed technical discussion platform because it's like we are working as a team, and it's been like all the discussion has been doing in a classroom kind of thing. So I'll be driving this discussion forum. And so day 1 and day 2, oh, it's been completed, and yesterday we ended our session with creating a Azure account. So this day 3, we are focusing more on about Azure portal management and how cloud can be managed, how Azure cloud can be managed from your side. Because right now, the last 2 days, we understood the concept of cloud computing and how this is different from a on-premises one. Now we understood how to create a free account also. So before moving to the portal management, let's do a recap. Like it's what we have concluded yesterday. It's like yesterday the last session or the last portion of the session was about the understanding the Azure. Like it's been how Azure it's been created, or what is the difference between Azure from other vendors. So we understood Azure is the cloud product from Microsoft. There is a lot of CSP vendors is been available. So in the day 1, we had a discussion on what is CSP and what other vendors is been currently available. So Azure is the cloud product available from Microsoft. So this is providing PaaS and ISaaS service also. Yesterday we had a discussion on what is a PaaS and what is a ISaaS. So Microsoft Azure is capable to provide, or it's been providing a cloud solution on ISaaS and PaaS. I hope you people had self-learning, additional learning on PaaS and SaaS and public cloud and private cloud and hybrid cloud. So these all topics we have been discussed yesterday. Now, yesterday we understood Azure is the product. It's been released in 2008, and the initial name was it's been a Project Red Dog, and right now this is now renamed as Microsoft Azure in 2014. Then we had discussed some discussion on the key people who's been involved or who is leading this Azure cloud. So Mark and Scott and Gary and Dave is the leading members for this Azure one. So, and we understood yesterday that's Microsoft is been or the Microsoft Azure is capable to provide 100 plus services. So if you want to get a complete picture, you can go to Microsoft portal, and we understood like under product tab, you are getting option of all the products it's been available from a Microsoft. So all these product it's been mentioned or it's been updated as in a category base. So it's based on what are the requirement of use. It's like if I'm a user or if I'm using, I'm looking for networking related products. So you can just go here and select the networking product, and you'll be able to see whatever the services or whatever products has been available related to network. You will be able to identify or you will be able to use it from the Microsoft side. And similarly, all other products or other category of the services also you'll be able to see here. So it's all be available on the product tab. So yesterday I have shared the link also for this, and we have gone to the link also. Now, the other discussion we had yesterday, it's about like how Azure is working. So we understood like Azure is having, or if you're taking any cloud, the cloud is working with the help of a couple of key technologies. One is like it's having its own data centers. So whether if you're taking a Microsoft or AWS or it's been any other vendor, backend they are using a data centers. Similar like how we have enabled a IT infrastructure in on premises. Right now, this we are lifting and shifting to cloud service providers. So Microsoft is using a data center across the globe. So they have around 54 regions they having and 140 plus countries they having data centers. So they will have a data centers like this. So each data centers will have rack servers, right? And number of rack servers will be the all these rack servers will be interconnected each other with the help of a Microsoft backbone network, and this will be having an internet connectivity also. Now, as a user, I'm getting a question like, as a user, how will I connect to Microsoft data center? So there will be a couple of management tools we are using. So right now we are familiar with the Microsoft HTTP or this like a portal base that's called Azure portal is the one option. Generally, we are using for a communication purpose. So with the help of a Azure portal is the one method or the one management tool generally we are using. So similar like a management Azure portal, there are so many other management tools also it's been available like Azure Cell or Azure CLI or it's been the Azure PowerShell. There are a couple of different options are available also from the Microsoft side. That will be seen possible in the second portion of today's session. So right now you need to understand how Azure is work. Azure is having a data center across the globe, and each data center is having a physical servers or it's having a racks. Now in each rack you have all the physical servers will be available, and each physical servers will be installed with a hypervisor. It will be installed with a hypervisor. Now which type of hypervisor it's using or which product it is being using, that is decided by the CSP. Now, in case of ISAS, when we are discussing about ISAS, there are three model we are able to use it. Like it's if you are used like ISAS in a bare metal model, you are getting a permission or you are getting a flexibility of deciding your hypervisor. Rest of the situation, it's most of the times it will be is using it's been decided by the Microsoft cloud provider only. So there's a one point we have discussed yesterday. Now right now we understood you have a data centers and you have rack servers or you have physical servers is available and it's been conduct, connected each other with the help of a Microsoft backbone. Now in each rack centers or each servers, it's be using a piece of software that's called a fabric controller. And fabric controller is a small software it's been installed or it's been available on all the physical servers. This fabric controller is been connected with the orchestrator, and the orchestrator is connected with the web API. So all the activities in the Azure data center is being decided by the FCN orchestrator, like that's be validating, like is there any space available in each server, or is there which servers can be used. All this decided, it's been decided by the FCN orchestrator. Now, right now we understood like Azure cloud can be used for all management of the Azure. Now, people got a question like, how can I use this facility? Is there any mechanism? Is it a free account, or is there if any amount to be paid to Microsoft? How generally this account can be created? That was a discussion we had yesterday before concluding the session. So if you want to use, or if you want to leverage the option of a Microsoft cloud, there are two options you can use it. One is a free account. Second one is like a pay as you go model. Now, if I'm an organization, instead of moving my entire infrastructure or entire IT infrastructure to cloud without a validating, Microsoft can use, or the user or the client can use a Microsoft Azure free account. Just think a scenario like I'm moving all my application, legacy application to Azure cloud. Now, end of the day, it's like business is saying like, hey, my application is not working. I'm not getting this feature, or this connectivity is not there. So before moving to this, doing any kind of a migration, Microsoft is saying like, hey, user, hey, business client, you come and validate our product. You come and test it. If you're okay with this one, so you can migrate, or if you're not okay, we can consult with your Microsoft team. And once it is everything is good, you can migrate. So Microsoft is giving a 30 days of free validation time, or it's called a free account. Now people may be thinking like, is it similar like Prime Amazon? Right now we all using a Amazon Video or a Netflix or a Hotstar, right? For watching a movies, right? At any point of time, if you're using this one, you need to like after creating a Hotstar account or a Prime, the first message you are going to get it in your mobile. It's be like, hey Adam, just go and subscribe this one. This is a 3 days, and this is the dollar you need to pay. This is the kind of message generally we used to get. But in case of a Microsoft, this is working in a different way, right? Once you have created a free account, Microsoft is giving a 30 days free account or free validity to you with a $200 offer. So right now, whatever amount you're seeing, that's been converted in Indian rupees. I've been connected from India. That's the reason. I just my portal is showing it's an INR. So generally, you will be getting a $200 price. So with the help of a 201, I request everyone to just mute yourself. So Microsoft is giving $200 free credit to you. So with the help of a $200, you will be able to create all resources on the Microsoft side. So it can be a VM, or it can be a firewall, or it can be a storage, or it can be a VPN. All resource will be most of the time, most of the resource will be able to create it on the Microsoft free account. Now this 200, it's been dollar is been valid only for 1 month. It's been only for 30 days. Now I think most of us are having a doubt, like 30 days, for example, like within this 30 days, I have started evaluating all my infrastructure on the Microsoft cloud. Like for example, like I have installed Oracle database or a SQL database. I have moved some couple of my HR application to Microsoft cloud. And I have a $200 of $200 is available in my bucket. So with this $200, you will be able to use 30 days. Now there are two scenarios coming to picture. First one, it's like if this $200 is not utilized within 30 days. The first case, I've just simply created only one VM and I haven't done any testing, or I'm not done any validation in the mic. So first question is like, what will happen to this $200 after 30 days? So if you're not utilized, or if you are not validated or a test that, or it's been utilized this amount, the 31st date, this amount will be changed into zero. So this amount can be used only for 30 days. If you are not using this one, it's not like your leave balance, like most of our companies, like if you are not utilize the leaves, it's been carried forward to the next year, right? But in this case, it's can be this amount can be used only for 30 days. Now the second scenario, it's like I got this $200 for 30 days. Now I'm a developer, like I'm very enthusiastic about learning this cloud. Now within a 10 days itself, my $200 is over. Like I would configured 5 VPNs, I configured 10 VMs, I have installed Oracle, SQL database, or some Azure Express route, some couple of additional service I have installed on the server, and my $200 is it's over on the 10th day. So what will happen? If the amount is over, the 11th day onwards, you will not be able to use any of these service. You will be getting a message saying that, hey Robin, look like your $200 is over. You need to go and upgrade your, you will be getting a message like you need to go and upgrade your account. So this is the way generally Microsoft Azure or Microsoft free account it's been working. So $200 you'll be able to 30 days. In before that, if you're not, if you're utilize this amount, you need to upgrade your account. That's called pay as you go model. So you need to bill this one, like this need some credit card or some information to be mapped. So with the help of that, can be monthly or a yearly bill, you can go. Now this is about in the normal free account case. Now for creating a free account, there are a couple of information it's mandatory. One, it's like you should have at least a one Outlook or MS ID, and it's you need an Outlook email ID. If it is not there, you can create it, or you can use a Gmail also. If you already have a Microsoft account, that Microsoft account is mandatory. Second thing, it's like you need to provide a debit card or credit card detail. This is there is no auto upgradation. It's been enabled here. This only for the validation purpose. Auto, it's Microsoft is asking credit card or a debit card. Microsoft is not going to charge anything from your account. Don't think that if I'm spending on one VM, Microsoft is going to pay anything from going to take anything from a credit card. No. If the validity is 30 days, and if you're powering on any VM, that amount will be taken from there. In the case of like if the free account is there's no money available in the free account bucket, then you'll be getting a message like upgrade your account. As long as you are not manually upgraded, Microsoft is not going to take any amount or anything from your personal account, or it's not be from your credit card or a debit card. In some of the countries, Microsoft may be using some amount for a validation purpose. Like if you're from India, they'll be taking say 1 INR rupees. Some countries it will be $0.013. It's approximately coming. So this amount, some small amount, it will take for a validation purpose. Other than that, Microsoft is not going to take anything from your account. Now this is about a normal free account. It's very simple. Like yesterday, the assignment which we or the lab or the exercise we are is given. It's like you need to create a free account. So the free account is very simple. You can just go to Google and just give Azure free account, and you will be able to create a free account. Now at the time of a creation of the free account, you have you'll be having a supply of OTP details, and it's been OTP details and some um, some additional information to be provided at the time of the cloud creation. So this all is very pretty much simple, and you need to verify this one. You need to give the OTP number, everything, and with the help of that, you would be able to create. This is about the normal free account one. Now you have an option of creating a Azure Students account also. And before that, yesterday we had a discussion like there are a couple of FAQ or a common questions. Details has been Microsoft is uploaded. Like it's whatever question, whatever topics we have discussed. Like, is there any possibility to withdraw this money to my bank account? And there are a lot of common questions like people used to get. So almost all the question it's been answered on the FAQ page. So that link it's already been shared yesterday. So you can follow the same link. So you'll be able to use this one, and with the help of that to be able to create. We are getting option like it's a debit card is allowed. Yeah, some of the banks, some banks debit card has been allowed on the Microsoft platform. If you're from India, HDFC and ICICI HDFC and ICICI bank debit card it's been allowed. So other countries you need to just check it. credit card is the most preferred method, and depends upon the country from where you are connecting. A couple of banks debit card have been started working on the Microsoft portal. So if you've been connected from India, HDFC and ICICI and SBA cards are being started allowing on the Microsoft portal. Now other countries, it's like you need to just check with your bank debit card. So that's about the creation one. Sorry for the interruption to ask the question. There any format should I follow? I'm not clear about that question. For me, it's any format for creating the account. If it is creating account, this of basic information it's needed, like your credit card, GitHub ID, email ID, and the mobile number. That's the only format for the information you need. Or is there any? This question is related to some other some other topics? Then yes, sorry, it's like I was just trying to log into the portal, and it's got stuck. Yeah. We need to create an account. Yeah. Yes, Ruiz. Like yesterday, the discussion we had, it's about creating a free account, and we are given a procedure also, like how to create a free account. And this is that exercise. The yesterday's session we are concluded with it's like how to create a free account, and you need to create a Azure free account today, because all the rest of the labs we are going to do with the help of that. Now this is the FAQ. It's been available on the Microsoft portal, so you'll be able to use that. And you have a if you are from a if you don't have any credit card, and if you're a college student, and if you are not don't have any credit card, nothing to worry. If you're from a college or it's been a student, Microsoft is giving a special account for the students also. So you can able to go for creating a student's account. It will ask you for some college email ID and college detail. With the help of that, you will be able to create. The point you need to remember here, if you're going for a creating a student's account, the amount you're going to get, it's only the $100. So you'll be able to get only $100 only to be getting here. So you will not be able to use, or you will not be able to try all the features it's on the Microsoft Azure, because it's a student account. So if you anyone from a college it's been joined this batch, I request you to go for the students option, and otherwise you can go for the other option also. Now, answering to your question, Ruiz, if you are not created this one, I request you to create it today. And this is the link you can follow. And I'm just pasting the link. So if anyone is not familiar with this one, this is the link you can use. And this is the link for FAQ one. Only commonly used, the frequently asked questions has been available on this link. Now, for creating a free account, this is a free account. You can use it. So this is the link for creating a free account. So go to this or bookmark this link, and once you are selected, you need have to give your basic details, like it's been your username and password and Outlook ID or a GitHub ID. So these basic details you can provide, and you can do a sign up of your account. So only one thing is like the credit card or the debit card details needs to be provided. Now this was the exercise, or this with the help of this last questions or the last exercise, we have concluded. Now we have seen like how to create a free account. So free account is very pretty much simple. You need to just go to this link and you need to give a detail. Now, if you want to go for a purchasing a subscription or a account, we have three options is been available from you. One, it's like the first, you have three way you can able to purchase. What first option is like once you have created your account from the, for example, like I've created a free account on my Microsoft portal. Now, after 30 days, we understood like you need to go for a pay as you go model. Now, in case if you want to upgrade your account to a pay as you go model, first option is like after creating an account, we'll be creating a term called subscription. It's similar like how your Hotstar and it's been our your Microsoft Netflix is working for using or a billing purpose. You have a subscription, it's been available. Don't worry about what is a subscription right now. You can just leave it. I'll be discussing this in a later point. So you can able to go for the subscription, and there will be an have an option called upgrade your subscription. There is something called, you'll be getting option called upgrade your account. There will be an option will be available right now. Mine account, it's been a Microsoft certified trainer one. Uh, there will be getting option here. You'll be getting option like a, if you have created a free account, here you'll be getting option like a upgrade your account. So in the subscription tab, you have an option for upgrade your account. See, so here you can see it's like something, some option you are getting called upgrade your account. So if you want to upgrade, you can able to upgrade. So from the portal itself, you are getting an option for upgrading your account. So if you're in at any point of time, it's if you have created a free account, or if you have created a test account, and if you want to your organization or the business or yourself, if you want to upgrade, you can go for this one. So you have option for add a payment instruction, and you will be able to give your credit card details or the billing detail. So you'll be able to upgrade this one. So this is a way generally it's been uh, upgradation it's been happening. So you'll be able to use this payment option. Now another options you have, it's been like purchase options. So like these are three options you have. These are the other three purchase option you have. So I'm just pasting on the other pre-purchase options here. So these are three other purchase option you have in front of you. So like one option, it's like you will be able to connect directly with the Microsoft. You can just create an account, and what options we are seeing, with the help of that, you will be able to upgrade like from the directly from the portal. you are getting an option for upgrading this one. Second option, you will be able to connect with the Microsoft sales team. Like you can connect with the Microsoft Azure sales team. You'll be able to chat or you will be able to connect our core. And it's been with your time zone, which time zone you are connecting, and you can be able to connect with the sales team directly. You can connect with the sales team, and you will be able to go for the subscription upgrade, or it's when you will be able to convert your account as upgrade mode. The third option you have, it's been like you can connect with the Microsoft Azure partners. Like there are a lot of partners is available, so you can connect with them. So like based on which country you have been connected. For example, like I've been connected from a you'll be able to find some expert management provider that's called a managed service provider. So MSP kind of thing. From which country you have been connected. For example, like I've been connected from Indonesia. I can just check it. Indonesia, who is the sub provider, so we can just check it. So in Indonesia, these are the vendors it's been available. Like you can connect with IBM or NTT or you have a software. These are the vendors it's been available in Indonesia who is providing the subscription. So if there is any cloud issue, you'll be able to connect with this cloud service or a managed service provider. They will be able to help you. So it depends upon which country you have been connected. You can just give, for example, like you're connected from Bangladesh. So if you're connected from Bangladesh, you can see these are the vendors it's available there. There's only in Dhaka, there is a Henson group who's been providing this one. You can connect with. So if you're connected from um, India, in India, I think there are a few vendors has been available. So these are the vendors is available in India, so you can connect it. So similar way for based on which country or the location you have been connected, you can give that details and you will be able to purchase this one. So this is the way subscription is been purchased or the subscription is been managed on your Azure side. So you'll be able to purchase this one. So when it's like azure.com, that's already we are seeing like in the portal itself, you are getting an option for purchasing this one. Or second one, it's like you can connect with the Microsoft sales team. With the help of this, you'll be able to purchase. And you have another option is like connect with Microsoft partners. This is the way account has been created. Now we understood this the more this generally we are using for getting an account. Now, if I need to use a Microsoft account, there are three important points or there are three important key terms you need to remember. Like if right now we understood if I need to manage or if I need to move to cloud or this is the lab or this exercise right now we are using like you are converting or you are moving your network from a on-premises or your infrastructure from a on-premises data center to cloud. Now, if I need to use this one, if I need to use this cloud facility, whether this is from a Microsoft cloud or whether it's from a AWS or any cloud, there are a couple of things it's been mandatory on the cloud side. This just compare this with your watching a mobile, watching a movie. Now I'm a user. I need to use Microsoft Amazon Prime. So you can just confirm on the chat window. Like if you need to use a Amazon Prime Video, what are the basic details you needed, or what are the basic uh, activity or the task you need to do it on the Microsoft Prime Video site? You can just confirm that information on the chat so that we could. Now I'm a user. I want to watch some Hollywood or Bollywood movie. Now I need to use this Amazon Prime Video. What are the basic details needed? You can just type that information on the chat. So if you are able to answer this question, you will be able to use the cloud also. Now I'm a user. I need to use a Prime Video or a Netflix or Hotstar. Yes, you need a username and password and something called a subscription. Okay, so that means giving some answer. I'm waiting for the answers from rest of the members also. You can just type it. Only Rhythm is watching Prime Video. So I request everyone to just comment it on this one. So the session will be more interactive. So whatever Rhythm said, it's like you need a username and password. That's a mandatory one. So basically we can say all these username and password, this is coming under account. So you need a username and you need password. So for using Azure Cloud also, Azure account is mandatory. So Azure account you are created. Now there are two way you can able to create Azure account. One is a free account and second one is like something as a pay as you go model. So you have a free account and you have a pay as you go model also. So once you created a free account, by default there is one subscription is been enabled. So this is similar like your Netflix or Amazon for a billing purpose. What is the purpose of subscription? This is for billing purpose, because when we had a discussion on a cloud computing, we understood we are not purchasing the resource. Instead of that, we are using for a rent, right? So if you are using VM or a cloud or VNet or it's any resource on the Microsoft cloud or any cloud computing or a cloud service provider, we are informing a cloud service provider saying that, hey, I need a VM for this many days or this many hours. Now, based on the consumption only, we are paying the amount. Now, there is a billing is needs to be done, right? Now, how billing is being done? It's with the help of a subscription. Clear? It's been done with the help of a subscription. Now, this similar like in your college days. Just imagine like in your college days, maybe in your office, in your college canteen or a cafeteria, you may be having this kind of a billing also, right? You may be like sometimes you need to have a shared bill, or sometimes you have an individual bill, right? If four people is going for a trip, we have a shared bill, right? Whatever bill is coming up for the vehicle or the petrol, or it's been the taxi, it's been shared basis. But there are some situation like whatever food we having, there are some couple of bill we are paying individually also. Now when you are taking a Azure account, now you're working for an organization, they're having a different department: HR, finance, training. Let me move to whiteboard, just give me a second so it'll be easy. Just give me a second. Let's take a scenario like in your office you have a multiple department. You have HR department, you have finance department, you have training department, and you have uh, another department called the tax department or market department. So you have a different department. Now each department is been using different Microsoft Azure products. Like they are using they're using 100 VM HR department. 100 users are using, and they have some VPN connectivity. They have some storage. Now finance is using 1000 VM, and training department they have 2000 VM. Now one option is like I am taking a two scenario. Right now the first scenario it's like I'm not having any kind of department like this. Or just think like in your organization, we have 1000 employees in joined in HR, 10,000 100 employees is joined in HR department, 1000 employees in finance, and 2000 in training and market. I have 5 employees also. Now if you're taking your office for a billing purpose, I'm not talking about the IT infrastructure point of view. Just think like when you joined in a new firm, you may be seeing this kind of a small department in your organization, right? You may be tagged under HR, you may be tagged under IT department, or you may be tagged under training or HR department, right? What is the use of this? This is for billing purpose, right? Or if I need to put some kind of a policy saying that this public holiday has been a working day for HR department, there are some interview needs to be done on this weekend. So that's some kind of a policy I need to policy if I need to push. Now, if you're taking organization, instead of uh, uh, keeping or instead of tagging all the employees into one group, in your office, you will have this kind of a departments, right? Or a different towers. So that will be used. What is the purpose of this? The purpose is like for a better administration. So better administration in your organization also, you will have a department like HR or finance or training or a market. What is the advantage? One, it's like you'll be able to allocate budget. Like HR, it's been like this year we are investing 50 lakhs, or training purpose I'm investing this time 1 crore. It's been like some 1 billion I'm just investing for the training purpose. So I'll be able to do a budgeting or a cost part I'll be able to do. That's called administration. Or another scenario, it's like if I need to push some kind of a policy saying that this weekend it's been working day for HR, or finance department, like this month you will have a target of 50 billion. This is the business target you have. So this is the administrative purpose generally we are doing in normal organization. Now, when it is coming to Azure also, what is the purpose of this Azure or the cloud? Because we need to provide IT services to our clients. So our clients can be HR department or a finance, or it can be anyone who is using this IT infrastructure in the office for making your business it's been success, or it's been providing the services to client. Now, instead of keeping all the resources inside into one account, now I've created a Microsoft Cloud account. Now, instead of creating all these users under the one account, for a better billing or administrative purpose, I'll be creating something called a subscription, saying that HR is the one subscription. I'll be able to, I can rename it based on my requirement. See here. So if you're seeing here, now right now you can see there is a training one subscription I have. This is the budget is 4,000 rupees. This is INR. It's been sorry. Right now I've shared my primary monitor. Let me reconnect to the secondary monitor. Now, if you're seeing here, I have two subscription here. You can see there is one training also here. One is a sponsorship also. Now, this is for a billing purpose. I have created a two subscription here. So this is a billing purpose. Now, with the help of this, for example, like if I'm creating a resource, for example, like I'm creating a virtual machine, at the time of creation, I can mention this is the subscription. See, go and create or go and take a billing or go and do the billing on so and so subscription, right? This virtual machine bill needs to be mapped, or it's been at the which account? It is training department. Now, if whatever amount it's been coming related to this VM, this will be charged under the subscription. Now, for example, like this is my HR department. They have another bill. So whatever subscription, this is like another. Right now, you're seeing it's been sponsorship, right? If you want to change this, right, I'm just trying to rename. This is HR department. Yeah, HR department. I'm just saving. Okay, now if I'm creating another user, for example, like this virtual machine is being created for HR department, I can select it. It will take some time. Okay, I'm just updating. So that's the reason it's not taking. So this renaming, I think it looked like it's been taking a time. Otherwise, it's been like it's been HR option you'll be getting here. So if I need to map the bill based on the department or it's been based on the geography it's been connecting, I'll be able to create a mini subscription like this. So what is the use of a subscription? Subscription is basically using for a billing purpose. So you'll be able to create a bills like this. So the amount it's been debited from that particular or amount will be mapped to that billing. So there's a way generally this subscriptions billing is been generally happening. Now that's the important part. It's like the subscription is the very important one. So once you have created an account, you need a subscription. That's a mandatory one. So um, you need a subscription needs to be created. Now, when we are creating a user, when we are creating a Azure account on the Microsoft, there is one tenant also it's been created. So there's one, for example, like when you are creating Active Directory and on premises, you may be heard about some concept called a domain name, right? Similarly, for Azure also, there will be a tenant will be created automatically by the Azure Active Directory. So whenever you are creating an account, there is like your name, your account name dot on Microsoft.com. There is one tenant will be created. What is a tenant and what is the use of Azure Active Directory and how this is been different from the Microsoft, that will be discussing later point. Right now you need to understand, you can able to see there is one tenant will be created here. For example, like this account is been created with my friend account. So right now you can see there is a like his name is Ravi. So its name is it's mentioned here like Ravi dot on Microsoft.com. So I am using his ID for delivering this version because my IDs got expired. So I've taken this ID. So you'll be able to see there is one domain or it's been tenant, it's been created like it's been dot on Microsoft.com. So you'll be able to use this one. So this is the tenant it's been created and the tenant details you'll be able to see from the Active Directory also. So if you go to Active Directory, you can see this is the tenant is created. This is the tenant is created for him because this ID has been mapped to him. So is this the ID it's been created or this is the tenant it's been created for him? So it's called on.microsoft.com. So this is the ID it's been created for him. So similarly, this is the Active Directory tenant is by default it's been created whenever you are creating an account. So right now you need to understand whenever you're creating Azure account or it's whenever you're creating a whether it's been a free account or Microsoft pay as you go model. And if you want to use the Microsoft Cloud, Azure account is mandatory and you need a subscription also. What is the use of subscription? This is generally using for a billing purpose. Now that's about the Microsoft free account creation. Now we understood like how to create a free account on the Microsoft side. We understood like there are two mode we can do. One it's like a Microsoft free account and second one it's been like a pay as you go model and it's a credit card or a debit card is mandatory and your GitHub ID also it's been mandatory. Now right now the account part is clear. Now let's try to see the portal management. Like after logging onto Microsoft portal, what are the options you are getting? Because if you are seeing here, if you are seeing the first time, this window is going to be it's going to be a surprise window for you because there is a lot of options it's been saying on the left side, right side, and which option I need to select. It's a bit confusing for you. So we'll go through all this portal and we'll see what are the different options is been currently available for the portal management, and we'll discuss one by one and we'll try to create a computer resource today. Now before moving to that, let's take a 5 minutes break. Now um, it's almost our time, so let's a 5 minute quick break. After quick break, we'll be moving to the next topic called Azure portal management. Before going to a break, if you have any questions, I request you to post to a chat window. So any question, and if you're good with this creating a free account, you can post that also on the chat window. So we all will be on the same page. If you are good and clear, I request you to confirm that. And if you have some concerns or a question and you're feeling like, hey, there is some debate and the discussion is needed, post that also. We can have that. So I request you to confirm through the chat window. So we all will be on the same page. If you're good and it's mean you're confident, please update through the chat window. So that's good, Rhythm. So like it's one person, it's been created successfully. So welcome to Cloud, Rhythm. So thank you. And there is no question from John. Thank you, John. So that's good to hear that. So I'm just waiting for the update from the rest of the members also. At least you got some concept, it's been clear. Maybe few people, maybe it's like a thinking like moving to a cloud, but there is a lot of questions and it's like facing a lot of concerns, and that's been like we were looking for some kind of support. So yeah, Kiran also, it's been saying like a free account is being created successfully, no question. Thank you, Kiran. And thank you, AP. It's like it's been LP, it's been, it's here also, it's been need study more. Yeah, it will take some time, Rohit. It's an ocean. Like if somebody is because last 6 to 7 years I'm on working only on cloud on the Microsoft Azure. But if someone is asking me like how much you learned, I'll be saying only I learned only 5% or 6%. It's an ocean. It's good. Thank you, Christians. Like we are getting a good like Christian also is good with the free account creation and the cloud concept. Yeah, and we got another admin from in check about. So he is also it's good with the questions. No questions. I'm just waiting for some more updates from the participants. So yeah, usual. Like yesterday we tried for uploading these videos and this one. Unfortunately, we faced some network issue. So before end of the day, we'll be sharing all the recordings and the material. Okay. Yeah, thank you all. It's been good. Yeah, Mohammed Hassan will be doing that. They will be sharing the videos. Okay. Thank you. So let's take a 5 minutes break and just refresh and come back, and so let's go for the creating and we'll go for these labs. So thank you all, and so back we'll be back after 5 minutes. Thank you. Let's take a 5 minutes short break. I hope all are back. I request you to confirm through the chat window. Paul is saying like he don't have a credit card or a debit card, and no problem, Paul. You can attend the session. There is no issue at all. But if you want to do a lab or you want to practice whatever things we are discussing, that you will not be able to see. You will not be able to do it from your side. There's only issues here. Now, other questions which we got, it's been all our back. Okay, so there is no option for bypassing. Like there was a question like, is there any option for bypassing? So, Neil is saying like there is an option of credit card. Yeah, there is an option for a sandbox, but you will not be able to do Shambhu all the activities. Like if you can just go to Microsoft document side, there is some sandbox options are available. But if you want to try some of your own labs, or like if you're thinking like I need some extra labs or some extra thing needs to be done, that you will not be able to do it your own way. Or you can go for Microsoft Azure Pass also. Microsoft, your organization having a Pass program, like it's Pass voucher. Microsoft Pass program. So you can try this also. You'll be getting $100, or it's been $200. You'll be getting this one. So this option you can able to see. Yeah, Shambhu. It's only few action which is relevant to that lab or relevant to that topic. Only that can be done. But Shambhu, if you're thinking like, hey, I need to do some VPN configuration or some additional things from it's my own industry. If you want to do that, you will not be able to do with the help of a sandbox. That's the reason we are recommending you to go for a free account or a pass account. So you can try this Azure pass option also. If you're connecting from some firms, or it's generally uh, we are using this option of connecting with the help of a PaaS also. So like it's when a few people will be, the company organization will be able to provide Assure pass vouchers. So with the help of that, you will be able to do some labs like $100 or $200 pass vouchers you will get. So with the help of that, you will be able to do it. So this is one option you can have. So how to create an account with a partner network. Partner network is an option, but right now we are not included this in MPA1. I'll share you the procedure gray, like how to use it with the MTN, MPN, or it's been MCT. That will be possible is end of the session. I'll share you that. So right now we have created a Microsoft Azure account. Let's see how we can do the port management, or it's been the portal management. So let's go to the next topic called Azure Port Management. It's the portal management. I'm sharing this slide. Can we hope you will be able, you're able to see this one. So next topic is Microsoft Azure Portal Management. Right now we have created a Azure account. Now we are trying to move, or we are trying to move your infrastructure to Azure cloud. Let's try to see, let's try to understand how this portal management can be done, or what are the options been available on the Microsoft portal. So all this topic it's been connected with the Microsoft AZ and AZ10 and 900 exam. So it's been connected, or it's been taken from AZ 900 and 104 exam. Now right now the Azure infrastructure is being created. Now for managing Azure, or for connecting to Azure, there are different options, or there are different management tools are available with us. The first tool, or the first option it's been generally using, it's like Azure Portal. So Azure Portal is the one option you can use it, or you have something called Azure PowerShell. This basically, if you are from a automation background, or if you want to automate things, or if you are good in the command voice, then you can go for Azure PowerShell or a CLI option. And you have option called uh, REST clients also, like if you want to do any kind of a modifications on the Azure side, or it's like APA or anything to be modified, in that kind of a situation, you can go for Azure Portal one. Now let's go for one by one. So like how portal management can be done. Now Azure Portal, it's a web-based tool. It's like if you are seeing this one, it's like it's been I was saying like how we can connect to Microsoft Cloud. The first option, or the common method generally we are using, like it's been Microsoft Cloud option. It's called Azure Microsoft Web Portal. This is something like this. So the first option generally we are using is like it's Microsoft Azure Portal. So this is the portal link. You can use it like HTTP. There was a song playing on the background, not from my side. So because there is no songs, like I was just connecting to this portal using OTP number only. It's been coming. Now this is the portal link, or it's been the option it's been generally using for connecting to Microsoft Azure data center. So like https:/portal.azure.com. This is a link generally we can use it. Now this generally we are doing with the help of a browser. In your browser you can give like azure.azure portal. You can just give azure portal.azure.com. You can give it. So this will be connecting, or this will be taking you to Microsoft portal website. So you need to give whatever account you have been created. For example, like if you're connecting the first time, it's been like it will be asking you to give the username and password. So right now I've been connected. The login, it's been already logged. That's the reason it's been entering, or it's been connected to the portal. Otherwise, whatever account details it's been provided, the details you can provide. So portal.azure, it's been is the web-based tool. It's been with the help of a this HTTP, you will be able to connect. So with the help of this portal.azure.com, the one information you need to provide, this is a unified console, and you need to provide your username and account which you have used at the time of a user account creation. Once you connected your into the portal, you will be able to manage A to Z activities. Like you'll be able to configure Azure information or Azure resources. You will be able to create, or you will be able to provision, or you will be able to decommission, or you will be able to monitor. So A to Z, or like all the end-to-end activity that can be done with the help of Azure portal. So this is the most commonly used management tool. Now for connecting to this, generally this is the option, or this is the portal link we are using. So Azure portal link, I'm just pasting on the chat. You can bookmark it. So it's like I'm just once again putting this is the Azure portal link you can use. So with the help of that, you will be able to connect it to Microsoft portal. Now, what is the advantage you are getting? This is a unified resource portal, because you will be able to see like all kind of resource, all services you will be able to create. Now, when you are using an on-premises one, we were using a different console or different option or a different mode for managing the individual resource. Now, when it is coming to here, all resource or all services, all documents, or if you want to manage any resource, or if you want to make any kind of a custom dashboard, or if you want to get any kind of a notification, right now you may be seeing like all the notification you are getting here, like when you are creating or a deleting or a decommissioning, everything it's been available on the same unified console. Now this is, we understood like it's a web-based tool generally we are using, and with the help of all the with the help of this Azure portal, you are able to connect using a browser, and you need to give a username and password, and with the help of that you are able to manage, or you are making able to make a custom configuration, everything. Now generally for connecting this Microsoft portal, one option is like generally we are using a private browser mode. Right now if you're seeing this window right now, how you may be seeing like it's in a brownish or it's in black color you're using, right? There are two ways we can use. One, it's like a new window. This is one method. This is a normal browser window. But when we are using for a web portal, we are preferring you to go for a something called um, private browser window. So you can see there is an option called in the browser, there is an option called three dot you'll be able to see here, right? So you'll be able to click on this. There you'll be able to see there's some option called private browser mode, or you will be able to see something called new incognito mode window. So there will be, it will be moving, or you'll be taking you to a browser or the black, or it's been in the uh, private browser mode. So if you're using this one, this is not saving your cookies, or it's not saving your browsing history, or it's not keeping any password informations, or it's been not saving any kind of website you have visited. This kind of information it's been not um, saved here. So in case if you want to go for this a private browser mode, it's like if you are using in a Chrome one, it's like in the browser right side top, you're getting a three options. All right, you can use that option. Or if you're using a Chrome, you will be able to use a combination of a Control Shift N. I'm just pasting on that this one details. You can just paste it, or you can just save it on your book. So Control Shift N, you can press it. So that will take you into a private browser mode. Now in case if you're using a Firefox, in a Firefox generally we are using Control Shift P. So if you are pressing Control Shift P, that will allow you to take, or that will take you to private browser mode. And you have option called um, in a Mozilla Firefox, this is generally known as a private browsing. Or if you are using a Apple, or it's been Opera Firefox or browsers, I have seen that it's been called incognito mode. That's option is been mentioned here. And in Google Chrome also the same thing. And in the case of a Microsoft Edge, this one like Microsoft Edge is the latest browser from the Microsoft. So in a Microsoft Edge, it's been using a in private mode. So the advantage you are getting here, it's like your browser is not longer it's been storing any information it's been you're visited, like the website you have visited, the cookies or the username and password, or whatever forms you have been filled. Because there are some situation you will be noticed, like if you use any forms, or it's been used in any website, automatically this will be auto filling, you may be noticed, right? So that kind of option is been not allowed here. So essentially like anytime if you're opening a browser, that will be in a clean state. So browser mode, or if you're using we are preferring to use for a incognito or the private browser window mode. So and if you're bookmarking or something, that will be available here. So if you bookmark a website, or if you are downloading anything, that will be remaining in your system. That's not been cleaned, or that's not been deleted. So there's an option you need to. That's about the private browser mode. So this is the link. It's already been shared on the chat. So with the help of Azure portal, you will be able to do. Now, when you are connecting to Microsoft portal, the first window or the option you are getting, it's called uh, the first window right now you are seeing, it's been Microsoft Power portal window. It's been right now what we are seeing, like it's been when we are connected, you'll be able to see the dashboard and you'll be able to see a lot of options here. Now we'll try to see one by one. So the first option is like you can able to see here, it's been like it's called a portal layout. So right now what a window you're seeing here, this window or this browser or this console, generally known as Azure portal layout. So this is generally known as Azure portal layout. So I'm just pasting on the chat. This you can just, so it's called Azure portal layout. So this Azure portal layout is the window right now you're seeing. So this you'll be seeing a lot of options here. In the left side there is a panel is available, and right side there is a lot of options you are getting. Now we'll see one by one. Now the first option, it's been like when you have created this one, it's been the search bar. You'll be able to see here. So if you want to search any item on the Microsoft Azure, for example, like I need to create a virtual machine or I need to search, all this information you will be able to search it here. For example, like I need to create a virtual machine, you can go to this search bar and you will be able to search it. If there is any virtual machine, it's been available here, or that list will be displayed in this option. Right now you're getting a message, there is no virtual machine, it's been created here because we haven't done any lab on creating the virtual machines here, right? So this is the first information. Now the left side you are seeing an option, right? This is generally known as a resource panel. So in the left side hand, what options you are seeing, this like from a create resource to here, this panel or this left side options you are seeing, this is called resource panel view. So resource panel, this generally known as a resource panel. The left side handbar of the portal, it's been listing the information, or generally this is known as resources. So whatever information or whatever items you are creating inside the Azure, generally this is known as resources. So resources can be, in the day one onwards, I was using a term resource. So resource can be VM or it can be VNet. You can able to see there is a lot of resource options or resources we are seeing here. You can see Azure Active Directory is a resource. Virtual machine is a resource. Storage account is a resource. You will be able to see there is n number of resource options you will be able to see here. For example, like if you're taking a compute, these all are been resources related to compute. Now, if you're taking networking, now if I'm going to networking, you can see these are all networking resources. Now, if I need to create a routing table, which generally we are doing a routing in a Cisco routers, right? Or it's been routers we are doing. If you want to create a routing, you'll be able to create it from here. So all these things, or whatever information or whatever items which you are able to create inside your Azure, that generally known as a resource. This was the first term we learned today. That's called resource. So it's called resource. So resource can be a VM, or it can be IP address, or it can be a routing table, or it can be Active Directory, or it can be DNS, or it can be a public IP address, or it can be a private IP address, or it can be a storage account. All these items generally known as it's a resource in a Azure side. Now the panel on the left side we are seeing, this is called resource panel. It's called resource panel. So what we are seeing here, it's been resource panel. Now there are few resources, it's been by default, it's been available here. Now you can see there are few resources been by default, it's been available here. Now if you're thinking like there are some resource you need to add it here. For example, like I'm a person who is working on a networking side, I'm always the person who is working on routing table. Now if you want to add that routing table here, it's very simple. You can just go to route table, and you will be able to go to just all services. For example, like I'm a person who's working on routing table. If you want to add this item on the resource panel, you can see there is one star mark you are seeing here, right? You can just click on. If you're clicking here, you can see that item is been added in the notification area. See here, route table. This is something like in your Android phone. There are some tools or a commonly managed item you're putting it in a home screen, right? Similarly here, if I'm a user, always I'm working on a DNS. So, or I'm just working on, yeah, DNS. DNS is I'm working. So if right now the DNS option is not seen here. So every time I need to go here and I need to search DNS service or I'm a SQL engineer. So every time I need to go here and I need to search a SQL database. It's been very difficult for me. So if you want me to add that, or if I need to add uh, uh, private zone or for example, like I'm working as a DNS part. So if you want to add that, just click on the star button and you can able to add it here. See here, so it be able, it's been added here. Now, if you want to remove, just uncheck this option, and the star option you can uncheck, it will be removed from this tab. So this is the resource panel. So you'll be able to see all already commonly used item is already been listed here. Now, if you want to add, it's based on your job role. Like if you're working as a Azure Active Directory, you can use it right here. Now, if you don't want that, you can just untick here. So you can just untick here. You can see this option will be removed from the. So this option will be removed from the. Just refresh. It will be. You can see this being removed here. Azure Active Directory is been removed from the resource panel. So based on your job role, based on your which resources been your day to day, if you're using that, you'll be able to add in the resource panel. Now, if I need to create any new resource, one option is like, for example, like I need to create a virtual machine. One option is like you can type a virtual machine here. Now, if you're clicking here, you'll be able to create it from here. So you'll be able to create a virtual machine. For example, like you need to create a virtual network. You can type it here, virtual network. Now, it's been pointing into the virtual network tab. Right now, there is no virtual network is being created. That's the reason you're getting option like no virtual network to display. If you want to create, you can press a create option here. You can able to create it here. So it will allow you to create. Now, this is the first option, search bar. Second option, you can like if you want to go for any kind of a creation. In the resource panel top, you're getting option like in the plus button with a green plus button, you're getting option like a create a resource. You can just click it here. So this will be taking it to a marketplace, and here you can type it here. Now there is a search bar option is available here, or in the category you're in the here also you're getting a sub resource panel category. You will be able to see options like this. So based on a category, it's been classified. Like instead of dumping or instead of keeping all the options under in a general, Microsoft is done in a category ways. It's been organized. For example, like if you're a person from a database, so you can just click on this database and you'll be able to see whatever database options are available here. All options you will be able to see here, and you will get an option to create also here. Or if you want to go for some documentation, now you are a SQL person and you want some kind of a documentation, so there you will get an option for docs also. If you're clicking here, this will be taking you to like how to create or how to create a single document. All documents related to that resource you will be able to access from here. So if you're clicking here, you will be able to create a doc. And if you want to do some self-learning, if you want to do, you can click on this MS Learn. So it will point you into the MS Learn also. So this option, this Microsoft Learning and Docs, you'll be able to see for almost all the resource, all this information you'll be getting. See, so this will be taking to Microsoft module. So if you want to do that lab, or if you want to practice that, and so additional learning has been provided here. So you can just click it here. So module wise, it's been organized and you will be able to add it here. So, or the another option, if you're not finding, or if you don't know which it's been coming under which category, for example, like a firewall, I need to create a firewall. I don't know where is this firewall. Just simply just type it here. So you can see the firewall option is here. Select it here. It's allowing to see firewall option you're getting. So like this, we will be able to create a, options. Now this is called a resource panel. Now another option is which you're getting here. It's been like it's called notification area. In the top, the search bar we have seen. Now in the top, you're getting an option called, there is one bell icon you're seeing, right? It's called notification area. So notification area, it's be giving all activity or all events which it's happening on the system. It can be any event. It can be a notification, or it can be like errors, or it can be successful, or whatever activity is happening on your system, that notification you will get it here. So whenever you log in the first time, you'll be getting a message like how much it's been, what is the credit has been available on your account. And this kind of message generally will be getting. Now, for example, like if I'm creating a resource, for example, like I'm creating a resource virtual machine, I'm just creating under default OU, just some names I'm just creating like a VM1, just giving a, don't worry about these options, we'll be discussing later. Right now you can just check this notification area. Okay, can able to see this notification area here. Right now the moment I just given create, you can see the notification area, you can see there is some option is been started. See, initially seeing deployment, then you can see it's been all activity or the progress, it's been reported it continuously on the notification. So as an admin, you will be able to see where currently I'm standing. Right now you can see it's been a deployment in progress. So all the status or all events related to all resource which you are creating under your subscription or your account, it will be notified through the notification window. So you'll be able to see that options here. So it's been the right now it's been the deployment in progress state. So let's see here. You can see the difference, like it's every time what of activity is happening on the system, it's automatically it's been changing. So you can see here. Right now we can see the deployment in progress. Right now you can see the status is being changed to deployment is been success. Now right now end of this session, you need to understand notification is the option, or it's been uh, can be used as a for a troubleshooting, or as an admin, this is one common tool generally we are using the cloud side. So all activity or the all events which is happening on the cloud side, the details will be getting through this option. Now this is one important point you need to remember. Now if you're checking this a create a VM, just for example like virtual machine, if you're seeing, you can see all the, right now you'll be able to see previously I was getting an option like there was no virtual machine is been created. Right now you can see you'll be able to see there is a VM has been created. Now if you want to get whatever resource it's been created, you can go to this option called all resource. Now whenever you're creating a VM or whenever you're creating any resource, there is a lot of dependent resources also is being created automatically. So what is a dependent resource, that we'll be discussing in a later point. Right now, you need to understand whenever you're creating any resource, there is a lot of dependent resource also being created automatically. For example, like if I'm creating a VM, IP address is mandatory. You need a disk operating system. You need a public IP address and private IP address. So similar way, there is a lot of dependent resources also it's been created automatically. Now what are the dependent resources, how it's been created, that we'll be discussing possible in the third session of today. So right now you need to understand, if you're clicking these all resources, this will be displaying you all the resources or all the assets or items is been created in the Azure account. So all resource tab it's been giving all the resources been created on the system. Now create resource is the option you can use for creating a new resource, and search bar also can be used for creating a new resource. You need to just type the name that will be pointing you to the tipping into the right resource, and from there you will be have option for creating this one. Now notification area is the item where you are able to get or you are getting all the information about the notifications or the details which has been available on the my activity, whatever activity is happening on the system.
that information you'll be getting. Now there is an option called the right side. You will be getting an option like if you are clicking on this there is a person symbol. Right now I haven't uploaded any photo. Right now you'll be able to see whose name this account is been created and what is the email ID it's been registered, and you'll be able to see there is one active directory default directory also it's been, or the tenant also it's been created. So all the active directory it's been created for that account. So I was saying like I was using my friend account right now because my account is having some issue, so I was using my friend account. Now his name and detail is been provided here. So you can see his name and it's been email ID and the tenant it's been created for him. That detail is been provided here. So his name is Ravi and it's been account and directory information is been provided here. Now, on the left side, you will be getting an option called a feedback. So if you want to give any feedback to Microsoft, that details you will be able to give it from here. So like your experience, or if you want to send, or if you want to send any kind of message, or if you give any feedback to Microsoft, that can be done with the help of this feedback option. Now there you are getting an option called help and support. That basically we are using, like there is one question mark you are seeing. Now this basically we are using it's for getting a kind of a help and support, a troubleshooting purpose. We are using this question mark. Now if you want to, or if you're connecting to this option, the first option is like I say service health. So if you're clicking here, is there any ongoing issues going on the Microsoft portal, or if there is any issue it's been happening. So this kind of information you will be able to get it from here. So if you're clicking view service health, you will be able to see is there any issues been reported from the Microsoft side. For example, like it's been selected or selected, is there any service related issues is been reported. You'll be able to see all that details here. Right now there is no issues been reported on any country or a region. Or if you want to have any planned maintenance, is there any planned maintenance been reported, or you want to set some kind of a health alert, you'll be able to set like for example like under training, and you want to select all the region. If there is Microsoft is making any kind of a planned maintenance from the Microsoft or a vendor side, if you want to get any kind of alert, it can be alert, can be planned maintenance, or it can be health advisory or a security advisory or a service issue. You can set a rule also. I think that rule name is like a, alert from Microsoft. You can give the detail and you can which resource group, and you can alert, and you'll be able to getting all kind of alerts if there is any global outage, or if there is some serious issues going happening from the Microsoft side. There will be an alert it's been created. So in your email or the ID which you are registered, it's been organization or your ID, you will be getting an alert from the Microsoft side. So saying that, hey Robin, there is some activities happening on my US region and we are expecting a downtime. So based on that, you also will be able to manage your infrastructure. So for that, if you want to set any kind of alert or it's any kind of options, then you can able to go for this alert option. Now that's basically we are getting from the service health option, that's called a service health. Now if you want to connect with the Microsoft Azure community, like you need some kind of additional support right now end of this training, you maybe started using this Azure health, or it's been you will start using this Microsoft cloud. Now if you're thinking like you need some additional and help is needed, then you can go for this Azure community. So you'll be able to connect with the right team, or you'll be able to get all kind of support from the team. So you'll be able to you'll be able to go to Microsoft community page, and wow, based on the community discussion, like it's based on the resource, you will be able to do this any kind of for example like I have some kind of active directory related issue or computer related issue. So I can just go here and I can say I can post the forums, say that I have some issue with my BD. So there is a forum. Like if you want to create a new thread, you can ask the question. I can ask a question saying that, hey, I'm facing some questions. Like I'm facing some issue. I just need to log in, and I can paste like, hey, I'm facing some issue while creating a VDI. This is the error message I'm getting. So people will be start replying to your question. You may be noticing just like there is some Windows issue is going on. So you see one person is posted a question and rest of the members you can start replying to this one. See, you telling that this is the option you need to do. So this is basically you maybe used all the technet forum in the past. So you will be able to answer it or you'll be able to ask the questions, and based on that you will get a points also. So this community tab generally we can use, like if you want to go for additional help or a technical help if you need, then you can go for the Azure community option. Now if you want to go for any kind of a documentation purpose, documentation kind of a purpose, then you can go for here, like all Microsoft documentation information. Like if you're thinking like you need some additional learning or some additional information you needed, then you can go for Azure documentation also. So this documentation link we already provided on the day one, so you can go for Azure documentation option. And you have some billing related FAQ or billing related questions if you have, then you can go for this one. So you have option for billing options. So you can go for the billing, how the billing is happening, or where do I find my invoice. All these details you will be able to get it from here. So that I'll be taking you to that point in the later session. So and you have option for help and support also. Now if you want to connect to Microsoft through a help and support, for example, like if you want to raise a ticket, like there is some outage is going on and you need some technical advice or it's some support is needed from the Microsoft, then you can go for this one. So it's a support request can be configured here. So Azure support option can be taken here. So you can just create a support request saying that this is the problem I'm facing. I'm saying like I have some service related issue, technical related, saying that this is the subscription I'm facing and my services, for example, like I'm saying like my virtual machine is being virtual machines running on the Linux. For example, like I'm facing some issue with my virtual van, and I'm just saying like a van is not connecting. Problem type, you can just mention this is like something virtual van VPN. Problem subtype, or like I'm not able to configure BGP. So you'll be able to pause or you'll be able to create a support request. Now it's based on the plan, right? So like basically there are three type of plan it's been available. Based on that you'll be able to get the detail. Now what are the support plan it's been available? Possible it's like before concluding the session I'll help you. What are the support plan generally it's been available? So basically if you're taking Microsoft support, there is a 4 plan generally it's been available. Like if you're seeing, so if you're seeing here, these are the support plan generally it's been available from the Microsoft. You have a basic plan, you have a developer plan, you have a standard plan, and you have a professional plan also. Now what is the plan currently you're using? If you want to get it right now in the subscription, if you're clicking here in the subscription, is you'll have that details. What is the plan currently you're using? You may be having option like it's what is the current support plan it's been available. Or in the billing option you will be getting the details. The cost management and billing, you'll be having a support plan details like the support. You can just type it in the support tab, help and support. If you're seeing right now, if you're clicking here support, or it's been, yeah, right now I have a developer plan. Now you can see right now I have a developer plan. See here there is a green option you are seeing, right? Right now, if you want to see what is the support plan, it's been currently it's been available. It's been available here. So for example, like if I'm getting the another one, another subscription, also it's having a developer plan. So it's been developer plan, it's been available for this. If you want to upgrade to standard or a professional, I can go for this. So if you want to get any support related information, what is the current plan, it's been available, you can go for help and support. There you'll be able to see what is the support plan currently it's been hosted for you. There was an option that's been previously available on the subscription itself. Now that option has been removed. So you need to go to a help and support, and from there you will be able to get it like what is the support plan currently it's been available. So basically it's available for plan. Right now you can see there is a basic plan it's available. You have a developer plan and you have a standard and a professional director also. Now it's based on this plan, you are going to get a support from the Microsoft. Now, if you're using a Microsoft basic plan, all the documentation has been free of cost. You don't need to go for any login or you don't need to pay anything for that. So if you're using a Microsoft basic plan, uh, is there any additional cost per alert rule you created? No, there is no additional cost you need for cost. Second question is like, is there any additional cost if you request a support? Yes, there will be an additional cost. It's been based on like which support plan you are taking. So the support which you are going to get from a Microsoft is based on which plan you are currently using. Now, if you're using a standard or a professional one, you need to pay some additional charge. If you're seeing here, you can see here what is the scope it's been defined, how the customer service it's been or the community can be accessed, or is there any technical support you are going to get. Now, if you're seeing a basic panel or the basic support panel, I'll not get any kind of a technical support. Right now, my VM is down. If I'm creating any option, I'll not get any dedicated technical support. I can create a support request. So by Microsoft will reply to that, but I'll not get any technical support. I'll not have any option to connect with the Microsoft engineers via phone or a call. There's no option. It's available. So if you need that, you need to have option of a standard or a professional connect. Then you'll have option like round the clock support from a Microsoft Azure or a cloud engineer or a Microsoft team you'll be getting. Like if you have created a free account and if there is some VM you are hosted, don't expect that Microsoft will help you through a technical support or email. Now, who can open the cases? Like you can see there is option here. Is there any third party support, software support is being provided? And in whenever you're raising a ticket on the Microsoft, generally we are raising with a severity A or a B or a C. Now, any ticket which you are creating on a developer account or a developer plan, the ticket will be created as in a severity C only. So Microsoft will have a severity A, B, C. Severity A will having a critical priority. So within a 30 minutes, engineer will join and the professional or the technical expert will be joined from the Microsoft. So if you're creating a standard and professional direct plan, all the business or the critical business can be raised with a severity A. So all the connection or all the cases or the severity has been decided, it's based on the plan which you're opting. So if you're working in your organization and if you're implementing a Microsoft Azure, make sure that you have a support plan of a standard or a professional one. Because if you need any kind of additional support, if there is any technical support is needed from the Microsoft, yeah, you need a help from them. So you need a you need to ensure that the account or the plan you're using, it's been either on a standard or it's been a professional one. And you'll be able to see like the training support or the what are features you are getting and what are the amount you need to pay for that. You'll be able to say you'll be getting the information. Like if it is a standard, there is some cost is involved. That's been $100 per month we need to pay to Microsoft. If you need a dedicated Microsoft support, then you need $100, and 1,000 is for a professional connect. And for that you'll be getting some dedicated delivery manager, that's kind of a premium support. So or that you need to pay extra amount to Microsoft. So everything is been a chargeable and it's been a cost based on it. So you need the training and additional support. If you need all that information, you will be able to get it from here. Now if you want to raise a ticket, you can able to go to this Microsoft support option and you will be able to select the ticket also. So this is the way generally it's been the support it's been provided. So basically you need to understand, if you're using a free support, you have getting a 24/7 access to the online documentation, and you are getting access to the community support, and you are getting a free demos on a YouTube also. So whatever Microsoft videos have been uploaded on the YouTube, that's been free of access we are getting. So, and you'll be able to access to the quick support center, and you are getting a free advisor also. Now, there is another option called Azure Advisor that I'll be taking to the later point. Right now, you need to understand this is the way generally this rule, or it's been the options is been configured. Now, Azure Advisor is something like Microsoft is giving a advice to you, like if there is any uh, issue is been configured, or if there is any issue is been uh, it's been notified on your system. Microsoft will give you a free advice to you. So in a 5 aspects, it's been giving advice. One is a availability option. So if you can just click on the left side, for example, like in the left side of your resource panel, there is an option you are seeing like advisor, right? If you're clicking here, Microsoft will scan your entire system, whatever portal, whatever assets, or whatever resource which you are creating on Azure. Microsoft will monitor everything, and Microsoft will give a recommendation also. Right now, you can see in the cost side, security side. Just I selected by mistake. I selected the security. Right now, you can see there is a 5 option you will be getting advice, like a cost, security, reliability, operation excellence, and you have a performance also. So all these options, all these areas, Microsoft will give a free recommendation. Right now, you can see there is some advice Microsoft is giving on the security side. So if you're clicking here, Microsoft is saying like, hey Robin, I've noticed like there is a 5 high impact items it's been on your system side. If I'm just opening here, Microsoft will say there should be one order to be assigned. There is a DNS needs to be enabled. There is a defender to be enabled. There is a multi-factor authentication is not enabled. These all are high impact things. You need to do this one. So you're getting all information. If I'm clicking here, Microsoft will give, hey, there is some honor to be assigned. It is giving all details like within a every 24 hours this has been given. So it's been giving a details also how to do this one, step by step procedure also. Now it's giving a full information, or it's been full details like for or advice Microsoft is giving a free of cost. Whether you're using a basic or a standard or a premium support, Microsoft will give you a recommendation like this. So all the recommendation if you want, you will be able to get it here. Now with the overview, if you are going, you'll be able to see all the information, and this can be downloaded in a CSV format or in a PDF format also. Now you're working as a cloud engineer, and in a monthly call or in a daily catch-up code, or you want to submit this recommendation to your leadership, you will be able to download it in a PDF format. So you'll be able to download it in a PDF format, and this you can send to your manager, or it's been your leadership for a review or into a complaint. You'll be able to do this one. So it's been in a PDF format. You'll be getting all this recommendation from the Microsoft. For example, like there is some complaints reviews happening, and you need to submit this report. So you'll be able to download in a CSV or in a PDF format. So, and this recommendation generally we are doing in a cost side, in a security side, reliability, operation excellence, performance, and all recommendation you'll be able to see. And if you want to set any kind of alert for your advice, like if there is any recommendation it's been coming, you can notify also, because every time you cannot sit and watch on this portal, right? Now you can, if you want, you can able to set the email notification also. And if there is any notification it's been coming, it's like it's been performance related any notification, or if there is any advice is coming from the Microsoft, let me just notify me. So I'll be able to log in and I'll be able to find out, yes, there is some notification from the Microsoft. So I'll be able to do it that. So this kind of alert or this kind of configuration can be done on Azure side. And all these configuration items, like if you want to do any kind of a configurations, that right now you'll be able to do it from here. Right now I'm not moving to the configuration part. Right now, end of this session, you need to understand this advisor tab can be used for getting a recommendation from the Microsoft side. So it's been a free service. That's an important point you need to remember. Assure advisor, it's been a free service. You don't, there is no cost is been involved, and it's been providing a recommendation for your cost and security, reliability, and operation excellence and performance. So Assure advisor is analyze whatever deployed service, and it's look for the way for the improvement of your infrastructure. And this recommendation can be downloaded in a PDF or in a CSV format, and you'll be getting a proactive or actionable or a personalized best practice. You'll be getting, or the recommendation you will be getting from the Microsoft. With the help of that, you'll be able to improve your performance or a security or a high availability for the resource which has been identified as an opportunity on the Microsoft side. So all this accommodation also, it's been action also, it's been given. So that information you'll be getting from the Azure side. So that's about the Microsoft Azure Advisor side. Now feedback, it's already we have discussed, and we have discussed about the help and support also. Now if you're going to the setting tab, there is one, you are able to see there is one option you are getting, it's been a gear symbol, right? If you're going to this gear symbol, you'll be able to select uh, directories, like what is the default directory you need, what is the active directory you need, and you will be able to select the appearance also. You may be able to select your the way right now this mean in seeing on your system. If you want to select it, this one right now you can see there is no option for home page is been changed. Now if you want to change the color or the appearance, if you want to change, right now I'm using a blue, I'm just thinking like let's go for a dark one. So if you want to go for a dark, right now you can see this option is been changed, right? There's been a dark window. Or if you want to go light, or it's been a blue. And it's, if you want to change any kind of a modification on the theme, or it's been the backend, that can be done with the help of this option. So see, if you want to go for any, I'm just going for a doctor mode, and I'm just going for a blaze none. So this basically using all the portal settings can be done. And if you want to select your a region or a language, all that information can be configured in this option. So you'll be able to select the English or whatever language you need, you will be able to select it. And if you want to select any kind of a new email ID, for example, like I need to select it as a Robin Paul, it's been Robin Paul at gmail.com. If I need, I can able to select this option. Right now, I'm just discarding because I cannot change this email ID because this is my friend ID, so I'll not be in a position to change the email ID, right? And if you want to set any kind of notifications, like if you want to shut down the informations or shut down the portal, if I'm not using one in the system, I'll be able to set it. Like for example, like if I'm active for a 5 minutes, sign out, it's automatically, because I don't want others. If I, for example, like I'm working from my office, for example, like 5 minutes, if I'm not in a seat, my portal window, it's been opened, right? Now all the backbone of your infrastructure, all the resource which is been also hosted on your infrastructure, everything is being able to access with your ID and password. Now if you want, if you want to sign out when you're not in a seat, and if you're in case if you're not, if you forgot to log out, or if you're forgot to sign out, then you will be able to do all these things in automatic way. Like you can tell, like after 50 minutes, if the system is ideal, and sign out my account. So all these actions can be done with the help of a sign out and notification one. And you'll be able to select it's like any kind of a pop-up, and this kind of settings you'll be able to select it from here. Now in the bookends, there's a one book and filter symbol you can see. This is basically for the same option only. This basically using for uh, the same directory and subscription page only, it's been going. Like this is a place you will be able to select which subscription you want to use and what is the directory can be used. So all these options generally we are selecting from this book and symbol page here. Now I'm just taking a let's take a 5 minutes break, and after that we'll go for the Azure Shell and PowerShell, and we'll go for creating a VM also. So let's take a 5 minutes break, and after that we'll be moving for creating an account, creating a VM and VM management.
Name. Manager Google wants to know something to the about them.
I hope all are back. So yeah, thank you, and request everyone to confirm to the chat window. Okay, thank you. So till now I was discussing about the management options. It's been available in the Microsoft side. So Azure Portal is one of the tool generally we are using for management of Microsoft. So like it's been a cloud side. So we understood it's in a web-based tool. With the help of that, you will be able to handle almost all activities on the servers. Like it can be build, or it can be management of the resource, or it can be a monitor resource, or it can be making any kind of activities on the portal. So it's been using a browser you're connecting. So like you'll be able to use a browser. With the help of a browser, you need to give the link also. Like generally we are giving like http slash slash portal.azure.com, and you need to give your username and password. So you'll be able to connect to Microsoft Portal, and with the help of that, you will be able to practice this. Now, once you log in, you will be getting a screen like this. This is like really known as Azure layout window. So with the help of that, you will be able to do all the management of the actions. Now, there's another option which we had discussed about the private browser window, or it's called incognito browser mode, like for a more security purpose, like if you don't want your activity, whatever actions we are doing, because portal, if someone is getting an Azure portal detail, they will be able to make any kind of changes on the Azure side, right? Now, for avoiding this one, you need to make sure that the account or the user account is having only limited privileges, and you need to make sure that it's like there is no information it's been saved, or it's been in your browser or a cache. So typically we will be using a mode, or it's be using a browser mode called a private browser mode. So this is not allowing you to save the history, or it's not allowing the cookies or whatever forms you has been created. This kind of information is been not created here. So this is called a private browser window mode. Now, this can be, there are depends upon the which browser you're using. There are different key combination or different different options can be used, or it's been changing your browser into a mode. If you're generally, if you're using a Google Chrome, generally we are using, it's been Azure, it's been the Chrome option generally we are using. And this is the window, it's called Azure Portal. Now, second option is been called Azure PowerShell. Right now, the option right now we use this in a uh, more graphical user interface. Now, another option you can use it's been like a Microsoft Azure PowerShell. It's been the Microsoft PowerShell. It's been the Microsoft Azure PowerShell can be used. It's been like if you're working as an automation engineer or it's been a DevOps engineer. So instead of using a GUI mode, because if you are seeing this Azure layout or it's been the portal window, it's been a graphical user interface. Like you are selecting, like you are creating a resource and you are selecting next to next. So all activities we are just doing in a graphical user interface kind of thing. So now if you make a lot of automations or a lot of scripts to be used, so then that kind of a situation you can go for a Microsoft Azure PowerShell. So you'll be able to download Microsoft PowerShell options, and with the help of that, you will be able to do all the kind of activity. So you can able to download. You need in your system. You need Microsoft PowerShell. So like the PowerShell you need a Microsoft PowerShell. So 1 second, I'm just trying to connect to PowerShell. System is you can able to download a Microsoft PowerShell on your system, which by you can use the Microsoft Azure PowerShell. By default, this Azure Cloud or Microsoft Azure Cloud PowerShell command lights, it's not been installed. It's by default. So you need to download it from the Microsoft site. So you can just go to Microsoft portal. It's making you can able to see like a download, or it's like a Azure PowerShell. It's been Azure PowerShell. So you'll be able to install this because by default Azure PowerShell module, it's generally, if you maybe use Microsoft PowerShell in the past, we need a module. So by default, this module you will not be available in your normal system PowerShell. It's currently available. So you need to install this Azure PowerShell commands. You'll be able to download the latest version here, or you can install from the PowerShell gallery or a repository. You will be able to install. So then once it is been installed, once the PowerShell is been installed, you need to download it here, and you need to install with the help of a subset of a commands. Like install is the command generally we are using, like a install module and the scope, and you can give the username and from where you need to download. Generally it's been downloading from the PowerShell gallery. You can able to download. Once it is downloaded, you will be able to connect. Right now if you need to connect to Microsoft portal in a normal browser window, I was using a link, right? portal.azure.com. Now if you're using a Microsoft PowerShell, instead of giving the link, you need to use a command like login.azurerm.com. So you'll be able to connect it with the help of this one. So if you're using this one, like if you want to download this one, you can just go to Microsoft link.cloudshell.com. So like if you can go here, this is another option you have. You can go here. This is the portal base if you want to manage. For example, like I'm just pasted here. See, it's been like if right now I don't have any storage account, just create a storage account. So it's something like this. Your connection will be something like this. Right now, this is like in a browser based. If you want to, you can use this. You will be able to. I request you to mute your mic. I think it's I request everyone to mute your mic. I think someone is using the mic and it's getting some speaker sound. Now, this is another link you can use it. One option is like in your PowerShell, which is in your normal client machine, or if you have any servers which is installed with the PowerShell, you can use that, or you can use this link also, which is pasted on the chat window. Right now, there is no storage account. It's been created. Now, people may be getting a question, what is a storage account? So just this is something like a for storing the information, similar like your disk. That possibly we'll be discussing on the fifth day of the session. So right now you don't need to worry about that. Right now I'm just trying to create a storage account. It's been just create. It's been used. Yes, okay. Some storage of creation. It's been some We create a storage account. It will take 1 or 2 minutes, so we need to just wait. This is the first time we are creating, so it's taking time. So your window will be like this. So like if you are using a PowerShell, you will not get any screen like this. You see, in a normal window, you are getting option for all resource details or a VM and everything you're getting, right? Now, if you're using a PowerShell, your window it's going to be like this. So all commands, like if you want to create any VM or you need to create a VNet, or if you want to do any kind of a configuration, everything needs to done with the help of a PowerShell command. So like if you're using a PowerShell, you will be able to use it here. Right now, it's trying to authenticate. So it's be able to use the username and password. If I use any command, I can able to type, like I'll be able to use a set of commands also. Now, if the first time if you're using, this is the command generally you need to use, like a login Azure account. So once you are giving this one, it will ask you the username and password, then you will be able to log in. Right now, I have already done the authentication is done. That's the reason it's been directly going to his account. Right now, you will see is been connected to his account. So um, right now, if the first time if you're using, you need to give the command called login Azure RM account. So you'll be able to use it. Now, once it is done, and you will be able to get the information, like for example, like connect AZ account. It's been like connect iPhone. If I'm just giving like it's been some set of command you need to do, because it look like there is some authentication it's been facing. Generally, if you're typing this, you'll be getting a subscription details or the tenant details. All these details you'll be getting with the help of this one. So if you want to get any subscription details, also if you want to get with the help of a command, then you can use this one. Or get if I'm just typing some set of commands, for example, like if you want to get some get subscription. So if I'm just typing like get iPhone, get look like there is some issue with my PowerShell. Look like some authorization issue, something is happening. So I need to do this troubleshooting the later. Generally, we'll be using like a get Azure subscription, or it's been get commands. Or generally, we are using if you want to get any kind of a PowerShell information. So right now, you need to understand if you want to use any automation, or if you're thinking like you need to manage your Azure, it's using a PowerShell. Then you can go for one option. It's like you can install this it on the PowerShell modules can be installed on your local laptop. From there, you will be able to connect it. Now we are getting a question. It's like, do we need to be good in PowerShell to be able to create a resource in Azure? Ratnam Tyagarajan is generally using, like it depends upon which role you are currently handling. Most probably, as I said, it's like people will be using Azure portal for the management. But if your role it's been like more into automation, or it's been you're responsible for automating the things on your cloud, 90% of your activity will be on a PowerShell only. Now, if you're familiar with if you're good in the management using a command, you can go for the PowerShell. It's depends upon your the way the job role you're doing. It depends upon the how the business it's been authorized to option use the management tools in your organization. So it depends upon the it depends upon that. Yes, it's been, as I said, it's been good for like if you want to automate, or if you want to repeat a task needs to be automated, then that kind of a situation you can go for a PowerShell. The only option you have that means like you should be familiar with the commands, otherwise you'll be getting a lot of errors. It's not easy one, so it will take some time for understanding the PowerShell modules. It will take some time for understanding the PowerShell syntax also. So it's not like a CLI mode. It's mean there are some changes you have, so you need to be familiar with your PowerShell command, then you can able to go for that. So basically the PowerShell, what we have discussed, it's been like if you need more in an automated way, if you want to go, then you can go for Azure PowerShell. So it's been installed. So this can be available using a web based also you can able to use, or you can able to use it in your command base also. So these are both the ways you'll be able to do it. So PowerShell module can be installed on your normal PowerShell or a PowerShell core. And we need to install, this is mandatory. We need to install the Azure module. By default, this is not available. So you need to install using with the help of a PowerShell gallery. And PowerShell, it's been can be used. Another method is called Azure CLI also. So CLI also is the another option you can use. With the help of that also we can able to do. So it's called CLI, like it's been command based. If you want to go, then you can go for Azure CLI also. It's been CLI is more it's been the command line option. So if you want this is the tool you can use it, and I'm just pasting on the chat. So this is you will be able to download this MSI file. So if you want to able to use it in a command base, if you want, then you need to use this Windows commands. Like it's been initially to be a difficulty one. Now, if you want to use your all, because in a PowerShell you need a PowerShell module, but you're thinking like I need to manage using normal command mode. Then you need to go for this Azure CLI. So you'll be able to download this MSI file. Once it is done, you will be able to use this one. You'll be able to manage your Azure cloud using the with the help of a command one. There are many times I have seen like the people who have installed Azure CLI with the help of a you can see this is can be downloaded from here. It's like Azure CLI download. So we'll be able to Azure CLI can be downloaded from here. So you can just offer this document. See here, this is the option like installed for a Microsoft Windows. So once it is downloaded, you can able to see there is a specific versions. It's MSI file. It's been available. So latest release of Azure CLI. Once it is downloaded, install this MSI file. You will be able to manage your cloud using a command prompt also. Because the first method we are using a GUI method. Second method we are using it's been a PowerShell method. Now I'm a user and I prefer to go for a command wise, like whatever Windows commands we are generally using. Now, if you want to go for that, then you can able to download this MSI file. So with the help of a MSI file, you will be able to use it. The problem I have faced or in a day-to-day operation I have seen like people maybe download the MSI file. Many times our resource or the candidates used to come with an concern like I'm not able to use this cloud platform. I'm not able to connect because most of the situation in a reality, even though if you're using Azure CLI, most of the time your internal proxy will be blocking in the Microsoft Azure. So if you're using Azure CLI, make sure that there is a two link it's been bypassed or it's been allowed in your proxy setting. These are the two websites needs to be allowed. So this is aka.ms and you need to allow this like azclipro.blob. These are two links which I pasted on the chat. This needs to be whitelisted in your proxy server because many times I've seen or have faced in the operation role. It's like when you're using Azure CLI, you will not be in a position to connect to Microsoft site. You'll be getting a message saying that I'm not able to connect. So you can be able to use this option. You need to in the proxy because by default I've seen like this has been blocked from an internal proxy. So ensure that you're using the proxy has been whitelisting this URL because in order to get to this MSI, you need to make sure that this proxy needs to be allowed all the HTTP connection to this to address which I have pasted on the chat window. Now, PowerShell I have seen like this is the option generally we can use it. So this is a command line. It's a cross-platform tool, and with the help of that, you will be able to do all kind of a management also. So this is the way generally it's been management is done. Now you can install this is on a CLI or it can be able to install it on a Windows computer or it can be installed on a Mac or whatever you want. And current version of this one, it's been a 2.30 is the latest version. And this is a site which can be used for downloading the VSI that's already been shared on the chat window. So from there, you'll be able to download. Now this Cloud Shell or it's been the Cloud Shell or it's been or the Cloud CLI, this can be accessed two options. One is like you'll be able to connect directly from the cloudshell.com site. Like one is the link I have given, like it's a browser based, you'll be able to access. Like already I've seen like a portal dot, you may be already seen this like using a browser, you will be able to access like a portal dot azure.com slash cloud shell. Oh, sorry, it's been like I just made a mistake as the backward slash I use. It's been like a cloud shell slash. So one option is like I'll be able using a browser, I will be able to connect. So when you are connecting this, you may be noticing like in the left side, you are getting a two option. One is like a PowerShell, and second one you are getting a Bash also. So there is a two option you will be able to use. One is a Bash, and second one it's been a PowerShell also. So there are two options generally you will be able to see. Bash generally you can use like if you are from a Linux background and if you're good in the Bash command, you'll be able to use the Bash commands. Or if you are a Windows engineer, then you can go for the PowerShell also. There is option for you. You'll be able to use both option. Like you'll be PowerShell also. It's been possible, or you can go for a Bash also. Now this option right now we have taken from a this link like the browser based. Now if you want to access using the normal way in the notification area in near to your right side of your search bar, you will be able to see there is a symbol, right? There's a book symbol, kind of not book symbol. This is a cloud shell symbol you'll be able to see. If you're clicking here, in the bottom, you'll be getting the same window. Whatever options you are got, it's with the help of a browser. The same option you will be able to get it from the. You'll be able to get it from the. You'll be able to get in the PowerShell also. You can see here, so you'll be able to select it here. So you'll be able to select it. So these are both option you can able to see. So it's based on which mode you're working. Like if you're Windows or a Linux engine, it's based on that you will be able to select this detail. So you'll be able to select it's like a bash or a window. So it's based on the way you're working. So based on that you'll be able to work it. Now there is an option for Android mop app also. Right now you are managing a cloud, and you are if you want to get any kind of a notification on your mobile, you will be able to download your Azure app also. So Azure mobile app can be downloaded in Android, or it can be in your iOS phone. Now with the help of that, you'll be able to get whatever current status of your VM, like if there is an alert, or if there is any critical metrics is happening, or if there is any review needs to be done, or if there is any alert is been coming. And if you want to connect using a mobile, also possible. Like if you want to connect to some virtual machine and you want to shut down, and right now you're traveling and immediately you got a request saying that there's some server needs to be it's been decommissioned, or there's some permission needs to be, or role-based access needs to be given to your subordinates. So all this can be done, or it's been managed with the help of a Azure mobile app also. This can be downloaded from the Android, but this personally I'm just preferring you to use only for getting or seeing an alert only. Don't try for configuring or taking RDP or managing the things using Azure mob, because if you're making a small mistake, that may end up with the outage or the service outage in your organization. So make sure that you're using your normal laptop or the right way of the management tool for managing the Azure infrastructure. So Azure mobile basically you can use for getting some alert or seeing the reviewing the things. Then you can go for the Azure mobile one. Rather than just connecting to the web app, or it's been RDP, or taking us to kind of do critical activities using the mobile, that is not being preferred. So Azure mobile app can be used for downloading this configurations. Now other options, like if you're working as a software developer, it's been like if you want to integrate some couple of applications or API, that also possible. Like from this link you will be able to download the SDK framework, or a link. From this link you will be able to download this one. So all the SDK file can be downloaded here. So you can just Azure SDK, if you just type it on the internet, Azure SDK, you'll be able to download all the SDK tools, or the SDK file, like it's been for the .NET, or it's been the C or a C++. All the SDK file can be downloaded from this portal. So I'm just pasting that link also in the chat window. So you'll be able, like if you're from a software background and if you want to integrate some applications with Azure, then you can able to go for it. So this is a link for that. Now, this items already we have seen, like what are the options generally you're getting. So we have seen about the taskbar, we have seen the search bar and the notification area. Now we have seen what is the resource panel is the left side on the what in the scene that's called a resource panel. We have seen like how to get a favorite also. And there is some option is called Azure Marketplace. So Marketplace is a one important or it's been very critical component in it's what critical items in the Azure side. It's been called marketplace. So marketplace, it's been containing all the information which is been available, whatever softwares is been supported on the Microsoft side. Microsoft has been holding all the vendors which can be use on the Microsoft Azure side, because you have a Citrix, you have a Linux. So whatever products or it's been the softwares, like whatever products from a Microsoft partners or independent software vendors, or if there is any solution which can be uh, configured in a better way on Azure. So all this information will be available on in the Azure market. It is something like your market, like if you're going to a supermarket, right? You will be able to see all the branded shop, right? Similar way, Microsoft inside your Azure also, there is one marketplace it's been available. So if you're just typing marketplace, you'll be able to see all products, almost 8,000 plus products you'll be able to see here. All these 8,000 products has been validated by the Microsoft, and this has been 100% successfully can be configured on the Microsoft also. So if you need any Ubuntu, few people may be thinking like, hey, Azure can be used only for Windows 7. No, this can be used for Ubuntu. This can be used for Linux flavors also. So this marketplace, it's been containing almost 8,000 products. So you can see like all the products. Like if you want to go for some firewall, you can see there's n number of firewall options you are getting here. See, you can able to use Microsoft firewall, Sophos firewall, VRX firewall. You can able to use my other companies firewall also. All this can be integrated or can be installed on the cloud. Now, if you want to go for operating system, Linux. See, if you're going for Linux, just enter. So all these these are the Linux options is been available here. Now, if I need to go for a, for example, like I need to go for Red Hat Linux, Rocky Linux, just click it here. I'll be able to create directly. Simple. So marketplace is like a supermarket kind of thing. So it's having 8,000 vendor products. It's been listed here. So if you need any product, whether it's been from a Microsoft or a non-Microsoft, this has been available on the marketplace. So you need to just simply you need to select this option and you will be able to select it here. It can be storage or it can be a database, and all these products it's been categories ways it's been listed here. So now if you're from working as SQL or it's been a database engineer, you can see there is 138 product available for SQL. It can be MongoDB or it can be free SQL or it can be Oracle. And if you're going for a security, there's a 117 product has been available. So as per my understanding, it's almost 8,000 to 10,000 product it's been listed in the marketplace. So it's based on your business requirement. You will be able to create, you will be able to configure, and there is some charges also will be there. So this some third party charges and Microsoft charge, you'll be able to see it from here. So marketplace, it's kind of a it's been a location where you'll be able to find uh, Microsoft partner products, or it's been the independent product software products, all the solution which can be optimized or which can be used, and it's been certified on the Azure side. So Microsoft is certified saying that this product can be installed on my server. So that can be integrated with my product. So it's been certified by the Microsoft itself. So Microsoft, the same Microsoft marketplace can be used for finding a product, and you can try it and you can purchase also, and it can be applications and it can be all services also. This is for that you can able to use a Azure marketplace. Now cloud shell, it's been already we have discussed. It's with the help of a cloud shell you'll be able to get a PowerShell or a bash mode, you'll be able to use it. And directory, it's already we have seen, like by default there is a one tenant it's been created for you. By default your username, your name dot on microsoft.com, this is the tenant by default it's been created for you. Now if you want to make a change, that you will be able to change with the help of a custom domain. For example, like right now you're getting like a robin.microsoft.com. This I cannot use in on my client or in a customer place, right? For example, like I'm working for Apple company, so I can able to, if I need to make my domain says apple.com, I need to purchase this domain from a GoDaddy or external domain vendors, and that can be integrated with your cloud. Uh, Instead of using like a robin dot on microsoft.com, or it's been like edwin dot microsoft.com, or jazim dot microsoft.com, I'll be able to use this kind of option, and with the help of that I'll be able to customize my domain or customize my directory on the server. Now notification area, we have seen like it's been all kind of events you'll be getting from this notification area, and the settings also we haven't seen, and we have seen about the option of a help also, and feedback also will be discussed. Now profile settings we've seen, And Azure Advisor we are already discussed, like it's been kind of a recommendation we are getting. Then this recommendation can be in a PDF format also. And the dashboard also we have seen. Dashboard, it's been like it's an inbuilt tool right now. This is in an area. It's like I'm working as a let me- now I'm an Azure admin. It's been like I need to create every time. It's been difficult for me to go and search. Every time it's been difficult for me to go and search it on the search bar and type Active Directory. So it's really difficult for me. So I can able to create some kind of a dashboard. For example, like I need new dashboard. I'm saying like I need resource details. It's been available on my window. So like it's been like window resource group details always. I need a clock also. It's been every time on my this one. I'm just saying like it's been daily ops, daily operation. I need details like I need some details about my marketplace. I need on my homepage. Help and support I need on homepage. So all these things can be added into daily or into your dashboard. So if I'm saving here, see, I don't need to go and search it on the search bar. If I need a help and support, the home page, I'm getting those options, right? Daily ops. I'm just clicking here, automatically it will go. So for that, you can able to use this a dashboard. So this dashboard can be n number, and if you want to create this with, or if you want to share with your team, the sharing option also it's been available here. So if you want to share on a subscription or be a particular user, all these things can be done with the help of this. So typically, it's been a free tool. It's been basically using for administration purpose, like can be multiple dashboard can be created, and with the help of that you'll be able to move. Now supported device, like if you want to use any Azure portal, so it's been supported on all system, from any system, whether it can be Mac or Linux or any browser, you will be able to access the cloud support. There is not be any issue at all. Only issue I have faced in field like or in operation, like you need to ensure that this JavaScript is enabled, because many times if this JavaScript is not enabled on your browser, you may be getting error message saying that, hey, I'm not able to connect to the Azure portal. So you need to ensure that you will be able to use this you will be able to use this cloud portal, or you'll be able to access the cloud portal with the help of this only. You need to ensure that this product can be enabled. Now, all these blockers, it's been Azure mobile app, it's been already available, and these are the recommended browsers. It's for managing your browsers like Microsoft Edge or a Safari or a Chrome or a Firefox. It's been supported on almost all the Firefox. And these are the support plans we have discussed. By default, it's been like you have a basic plan and a developer plan and standard or a professional plan. Now, when you are checking your help and support, you'll be getting an option like which plan it's been currently uh, you're using. Like if you're clicking on the support plan, you can just go to help and support. If you're clicking a support plan, if you want to identify currently which plan it's been my subscription is having, you'll be getting a green tick mark. So if you're seeing this green tick mark, you will be able to identify which plan currently subscription is having. So if you want to go for an upgrade, you have option for upgrading also. So if I need to go for this one, I need to do the payment and I'll be able to upgrade my plan also. Right now, we are not going for any kind of a plan upgrade. So right now you need to understand there is a plan it's been available. So based on the plan only, you are getting a support or a documents, or it's been the support from the Microsoft. So if you are using a cloud for your business or a organization where your critical business is been using, make sure that you are using a standard or it's a professional direct plan, because that will be giving a option for connecting to Microsoft Cloud Expert, or it's been able to get all the features from the premium features or the support from the Microsoft side. So if you're using for a lab, go for a basic or a developer one. But if you're using for a organization, make sure that you're going for a standard or a professional direct options. Now, free support plan, you have all documentation and details has been free, or Azure Advisor, everything's been free of cost you are getting. Now, this is a support plan we have discussed. Community plan. These are the community plan generally you are getting. You have a Azure Knowledge Center has been available. That's already we have shared. This all links been shared yesterday. So you can follow the Microsoft Twitter also. That's not information is not shared yesterday. So Twitter will have all updates, or is there any outage if it's happening. All this information will be available on the Microsoft Azure Twitter also. is if you have maybe noticed like last month, we had some storage outage. So Microsoft is giving updating all this information on the Twitter account. So keep following this Microsoft Twitter account. If there is any region or if there any issues being reported on the cloud side on the Microsoft, immediately Microsoft is used to update all that details on the Twitter side. Microsoft Azure, they can visit Microsoft Azure is the Twitter account. If there is any outage or if there is any planned maintenance or if there are any critical events it's been happening, Microsoft details it's been updated on the Twitter, and you can use this stack or the Q&A or this all tech community, all these things for your additional learning or additional support also. Now, if you want to go for a upgradation of an account, it's been right now if you're using a free account and if you want to go for a to pay as you go model, it's very simple. You need to upgrade your account. Like in the subscription, you can just go. You can go to subscription. Subscription is generally using for a billing purpose. You can just go to subscription tab and select the subscription, and there you'll get an option for upgrade. Right now it's been the information has been pulling, yeah, it's been came, and you will get an option for upgrade. Now it's checking a subscription and I'll have option for upgrading also. Now you'll have option for upgrading. So it's been checking the subscription and I'll get an option for upgrading with the help of adding my credit card and other details for the payment. I'll be getting option for upgrading. So this subscription is it's been done. This upgradation generally we are done inside the subscription tab. So one option is like in the resource panel, you will be getting a subscription option. In case if you're not getting, go to the search bar and give the subscription option. You'll be able to, or it's been taking you to the window of the subscription and they will be able to make this change. Now, security is by default, it's been we're discussing the network security class. What is the security details or the security default? It's been by default, it's been available. By default, this OTP has been by default, or the multi-factor authentication is by default, it's been enabled on all your Azure account. So whenever you're creating account or after whenever you're trying to log into Microsoft Azure, you may be noticing like it's been asking your email ID or it's been asking the OTP code. So it's been security has been installed by default. And so it's been multi-factor authentication has been by default. It's been created for all the Microsoft account. Now, another option is been like the cost and the budget management. So by default, all the cost and budget management, it can be configured or can be managed with the help of an option called cost and management. In the resource panel, you'll be able to see one option called cost and management billing. Right now, you'll be able to see option like a cost management and billing. Or if you're not getting here, you can just go to simply you can go to the search management option and there you can give the option like a cost management. So with the help of a cost and management option, you will be able to download the invoices. Right now, if you want to, your management is asking invoice, you'll be able to download it from here. So all the invoice can be downloaded. And now if you want to invoice, if you want to allow, or if you want to send invoice, that can be downloaded here. Now, if you want to do some kind of a budgeting, now in the cost management, right now you got only $200. Now I'm having a scenario like people may be misusing my account. So if you want, you can set some kind of a budget saying that right now this budget this month I have got only $200. I'm saying a budget like, hey, this month budget, my April budget, or the HR department, I'm setting HR department from starting today to March creation of date. It's been April, it's been 6th, right? April onwards, 10th, or I'm just seeing like 2022nd. I'm just seeing like a till May 10th. My budget it's been $100 or ₹1,000. Now I'll be able to get some kind of alert. If someone is reaching this, I can able to select the recipient. Like I'm saying that Robin Paul at apple.com. I can able to set a email ID. If the budget is reaching to that my 70% or 80%, I'll be able to select the alert condition also. If actually it's reaching a 70%, I'll get a notification saying that, hey, hey Binay, like this budget is for your cost is reaching to the your maximum level. So if you want to set some kind of a budget or a cost, or it's been for your organization, that you will be able to set it from here. So that can be able to send your email ID or through a notification to a group, you'll be able to do it from here. So like right now I'm saying that if the budget is reaching 70%, send a notification to me. And what is the language to use be used for sending a notification? So it's English or Chinese or some other language if you want, you'll be able to set it from here. So you'll be able to create, so notification will be sent to this ID. So it's been validating the email ID and everything, and budget ID has been created. So if there is any budget, it's been reached 70% of my total available bucket, I'll be getting an error. Now, if you want to do any kind of a cost analysis, now if I need to see what is the cost, like where my cost is going, which VM has been taking my money, or which VM has been taking more charge. So all this information can be and to be able to sell it. For example, like this is like a March my this one. I have used almost 4,000 rupees for this account. So I was uh, this guy is this account was using like a 4,000 rupees from the last month. You can see like firewall is used, like he's used 3,500 rupees for the firewall, and 600 rupees used for this virtual machine. So and storage account has been taken 200 rupees, and virtual machine is being used in 31 rupees, and the bandwidth is being used one. So you will be able to select in a subscription base if you want to be in a subscription base if you want, or it's been like individual user base you want. All these things can be able to select it from the cost management. So if you want to do any kind of a budget or a cost analysis, if you want to do, then you can go for the cost analysis. And cost alert, if you want to set it, that I already said, like the cost alert, like if there is something amount it's been going to beyond level, if you want to set some kind of a cost alert, that can be configured here. And you'll be getting some option for access control also. So access control part, like who can use what, who will be able to allow what, all this kind of access can be for the resource can be configured from the access control one. And you'll be able to get an option for invoice, and you'll be getting option for a payment method. So this kind of activities can be configured under the cost management tool. So this option can be used basically for a cost management one. And if you need any kind of a support request, you have option for creating a support request also. If there is any confusion or if there is any concern related to cost management, and sometimes if there is an outage, sometimes Microsoft will give credit points to you. If that credit points is not credited to you, or if there is some issue with your account or some billing related issue, you have a right to raise the ticket to Microsoft also. Within a 3 to 7 days, that amount will be refunded if it is valid. So there's a way generally the costing or the budgeting is generally being done on the Microsoft side. Now, today there's a first lab for you. It's been like you need to create a budget. You need to you should create a budget saying that $100 is been only it's been allowed, and if there is a amount it's been reaching to 100 level, and you need to send an alert to your email ID. So this is the one lab for you. This is the one assignment for you today. So ensure that you are completing this lab for today. Now, till now, we have discussed about the portal management, and we have seen like how the account can be created. We have gone through all the portal windows also, and we have seen like what is the Azure support plan is been available on the Microsoft side. Now, this is the first question for you. It's been like this option we have not. So JSON, this is what is the dashboard. It's been like it's been selected in the JSON format, because if you want to this file we haven't see. If you want to download this dashboard, if you want to download this dashboard, you'll be able to download also. If in case if you want to share with any team members, you can able to download it. Generally, this is in a JSON format. JSON format is the format generally used by the Microsoft. So it's been like a Java format. It's been like you may be knowing like a JavaScript object notation is the expansion for JSON. So by default, the dashboard is been created in JSON format. So if you want to download this dashboard information, you can able to go for this one. So the answer for this question is like dashboard is being stored in a JSON format. So this is a question for you. It's been like so you can answer it on the chat window. This is the question is related to your Azure Advisor. So what is the answer for this question? There was any question is on the chat also. Is there any Google Play Store and it's been Apple Store can be available? No, Tarka, I haven't seen these options. So I need to just validate that. Is there any? I never came to a situation like to use an Apple Store or a Google Store in the Azure Marketplace. Let me check it. So as I said, there is a 8,000 plus product it's been available on the Azure side. So it's been very difficult to remember what is the product it's been currently it's been hosted on the Microsoft side. So let me check it this one, and if you're meanwhile if you're getting a time you can just go and search it on the Azure store also in the marketplace also. So we got a good answers from the one, like it's almost everyone, it's been clear. It's about what is Azure Advisor. It's been Azure Advisor is giving a best practice and security for us, like it's been the recommendation from the Microsoft on a different aspect. So the answer for this question is answer B. It's giving a best practice and security for your services. So it's been operational, or we are seeing an availability or a security or a performance or operation excellence, we are getting the best practices. So this is the next question for you. So answer is yeah, it's interactive, like a browser based, you can able to access and you will be able to use it through a portal also. So the answer for this question is yeah. We are not familiar with this PowerShell command, so we can just skip. This is the question. If you can just try to answer this one. So what is the answer for this? We already discussed, and if you're not confident on the PowerShell, no problem, you can skip it. If anyone know the answer, you can paste it on the chat window. Like if you want to connect using Azure PowerShell, what is the command generally we are using? So while we are discussing this option. So yes. So few people has been answered. Thank you, Mohammed, and thank you, John. So if you want to use using a Microsoft PowerShell, you need to use a command called connect a Azure account. So this is a command generally we are using. So it's been using Azure. It's been answer is A. This option will be discussing because right now we haven't discussed this option. So these two options will be discussing tomorrow. So right now I'm just skipping question number 5 and 6. Now with these questions, I'm ending day 3. Now, if you have any questions and just thinking like if there is any concerns or a questions, or if you have anything is the you can request you to post the chat window. And day 4 session link will be posting on soon. Fatima, it's a good afternoon, and we need your help. If you can just post this, or Tripisha, if you are available, so you can post the day 4 link so people will be able to register it. And tomorrow we'll be discussing 4 points, and it's been uploaded on the earth one. We are not. Yeah, thank you, Rhythm. It's been created a course alert, so thank you. Good. It's been it will be uploading on the Discord link. So link has been already provided. Now you need to complete 3 things. It's been the day 4 is the registration link. So tomorrow we'll be discussing we'll be getting an option. We'll be discussing about a VM management, a VM availability, and we'll be creating about how to create a jump servers or a bastion servers, and we'll try to create some storage account or a VNet also. This is the topic we are going to discuss tomorrow. Now there are 2 links which been shared on the chat. One is for the day 4 link. It's been request you to everyone to register on that, and we have shared a feedback form also. Um, and it's been day 4. It's been a free voucher would be an encouragement. Yeah. And we'll be getting a e-certificate, Shambhu. And voucher part, I think it's a, and Discord link also it's been shared. So requesting everyone to follow our page on it's been Discord link. Over to Tripsha and Fatima. It's been.
So thank you everyone. We will definitely think about the vouchers, but for now we can tell you that the e-certificate will be provided at the end of the session. So you have to be there for the 6 days continuously and join this session. You have the registration link for the fourth event, which is tomorrow at the same time. And we will keep you updated through Discord channel. So please make sure that you join our Discord channel as well. We have shared our feedback form. So please fill that and let us know what else we can do to make the events better for you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Robin, for such a great event today.
Yeah, thank you, Trisha and Fatima. It's been organizing this good event, and thank you all, and have a great day. Thank you. We are ending this recording.
Sure.